Everything is fine. Your bills are paid, the people you love are safe. Sunlight is coming through the window. And yet, somewhere in the back of your mind, something is still scanning for a threat. Something is waiting for it all to go wrong. That feeling isn't a personal failure. It isn't weakness. It's your brain doing exactly what it evolved to do, just at exactly the wrong time. This is called the negativity bias, and it's one of the most consistent findings in psychology. Your brain gives more weight to bad experiences than good ones. Negative events are processed more deeply, remembered more clearly, and linger longer. Research by Baumeister and others suggests that bad events can have 3 to 5 times the psychological impact of equally intense positive ones. This isn't a flaw in your wiring. For most of human history, the people who noticed danger fastest were the ones who survived long enough to pass on their genes. Inside your brain is a small, almond-shaped structure called the amygdala. Think of it as your internal alarm system. Its job is to detect threats and trigger a stress response before your rational brain even gets a vote. The prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for reasoning and perspective, is slower. Psychologist Daniel Goleman called this the amygdala hijack. The alarm fires first, and only afterward does your thinking brain try to explain what's happening. The problem is that in modern life, your amygdala can't tell the difference between a predator in the bushes and a difficult email in your inbox. When that alarm goes off without a clear physical action to take, your brain looks for another outlet. That's where rumination comes in. Rumination is the mental hamster wheel, the same worry replayed again and again without resolution. A 2013 Yale study found that rumination is one of the strongest predictors of anxiety and depression. And the harder you try to push a thought away, the more active it becomes. Neurologically, trying to not think about something requires your brain to first check if you're thinking about it, which reactivates the thought. This is called ironic process theory, and it's why "don't think about a white bear" is the fastest way to think about a white bear. Here's the hopeful part. This loop can be interrupted. Your brain is plastic. It learns from repetition, and research shows that you don't need years of therapy to change how this system behaves. You need targeted, evidence-backed strategies and an understanding of why they work. The first tool is simple but powerful: emotion labeling. Neuroscientist Matthew Lieberman at UCLA found that when people name what they're feeling, literally saying something like, "I feel anxious," activity in the amygdala drops by over 50%. Labeling shifts processing from the alarm system to the thinking brain. You're not arguing with the worry, you're creating distance from it. The second tool is worry scheduling. Studies from Penn State show that setting aside a specific 15-minute daily worry window can reduce intrusive anxious thoughts by nearly 40%. When worries pop up outside that window, you note them and postpone them. Over time, your brain learns that it doesn't need to sound the alarm all day long because there is a dedicated time to process concerns. Your brain isn't broken, it's doing exactly what it was built to do. The difference between suffering and coping isn't willpower or toughness, it's understanding your own wiring and working with it instead of fighting it. Subscribe to Quiet Wiring. Next time, we'll explore why you can't relax anymore and what your nervous system is actually trying to tell you.